part 2. And I was asking them if they can assist me on the little gnat and where it is. It said possibly by one light. And then it said table. So I was like, okay, well, I don't know. If he does show up, I might have to give it a little swat. So I don't remember the EMF meter having this very long streak, by the way. So I apologize. But maybe it fixed the issue where it kept having to not focus. Now it's very focused. Top. See, now they're telling me it's up high. I'm looking. Oh, top is in the ceiling? Oh, well, it could be. Anyways, so again, if any of the spirits from the Gettysburg National Cemetery in Pennsylvania or the one from St. Louis Cemetery in Louisiana, if you want to come through and say your name, that'd be awesome. I already said a prayer, so hopefully it helps to those that are here or were here. And there's again one particular spirit that I'm wondering if she, because it is a she, as I showed in part 1, if she can say her name, what she was, and why it's, fortunately, why it's stirring up negative energy in that cemetery, which is unfortunately, again, bad reputation of false information being spread. Hear my footsteps.
Hear my footsteps.
You know what? I do have the other EMF meter that I can bring out. Are you over here? Are you over here? Are you walking? Can you make it yellow, orange, or red on this one? And it says footsteps, so I'm assuming you're walking around. Can you walk towards this one that I'm holding in my hand? Ideally soon. My hand's falling. Here, let me just adjust it then. So can you get to this device that I'm holding in my hand? That's the same one that's on the pole. It's a backup one. It lets me know if you're here in this area. All you have to do is get your spiritual body near it.
Please be careful here.
Oh. So you want me to go somewhere else? Like over here? Maybe they're up higher. Does it say top? Aha! Light it up if I need to look for that little gnat. Which way? Where is he at? Which way is the gnat? Is he over here or over here? If he's over here, go to the yellow. If he's over here, go to red. Yeah, I tried. Alright. So I'm going to put this right here for now. Or maybe like over here. Okay, so if you are a spirit that is a soldier, can you light up this one? Gratitude again.
Gratitude.
Or if you are a soldier and you want to tap any of the cat balls in the room, they're clear balls, or try to pick them up, or just move them out of your way. You can also do that to confirm things that you're here. Again, to maybe all the soldiers that are from the Gettysburg National Cemetery in Pennsylvania. Oh, I know what to do. Here, let me try to do something real quick. Hold on. I have 2 cemeteries. What if I use these as an indicator of which cemetery? So Gettysburg, St. Louis Cemetery in Louisiana. How's that? Oh, there's some very bright glares. Sorry for the glare. So if you're from wife, do you miss your wife? I'm assuming this is a soldier that misses their wife. We love talking.
We love talking.
Okay. Is it a wife that's actually passed? And are you in any of these cemeteries? Okay, you're in the St. Louis one. Okay, so she's saying she's in the St. Louis one. What is your name? If you are in St. Louis Cemetery, what is your name? I can search you. See, now that I can kind of split it, hopefully, it lets me know that this is again St. Louis Cemetery in Louisiana, and then the Gettysburg National Cemetery in Pennsylvania. So it looks like I need to go for the other one. Or maybe it was Caroline. That was the last person. So is Caroline still coming through? Someone else? Someone else that's a wife that's in the St. Louis Cemetery.
You're scared of me.
No. I don't think I am. I think I'm more scared of that gnat than I am you. Can you guys confirm that the other one works? Can you just let me know if it decay?
Decay.
So can any spirit just try to go to the one on the left, the black remote device that I just brought out, the new one? Can you just go to it just so I know it works? I don't know if you can see me, but this one? Can you go and just light it up just so I know it works? I mean, it's very bright, so I'll say I know it should work, but...
My death was brutal.
Okay, that sounds like possibly somebody from the Gettysburg National Cemetery. Can you light up that one on the left? Again, if it's possible, light up this one if you are from the Gettysburg Cemetery. And if not, St. Louis and Louisiana. Because right now it just looks like somebody from the St. Louis Cemetery, number 1, is coming through. That's saying that their death was brutal. So if they happen to say their name and I find out that I do find somebody with a tragic news article relating or obituary mentioning it, then obviously that's true. Oh, well.
I am Bellatrix.
Hello, Bellatrix. I don't think there's a Bellatrix. That's too old of a name. There's a Bella, Bell. Are you Bella as a nickname? If you're in St. Louis Cemetery, there is only one Bella. Bella D-E-N-I-S. 1876 to 1957. Is that you? You lived a very long life if it was. You lived to be 80. Or is Bellatrix just something random from Spirit Talker? Random from Spirit Talker. Okay. I'll still look it up in the other one just in case. And you never know. Nope. Yep, that was the only one. Here, I'm going to test something out just to see. Hold on. Okay, can you utilize the EMF meter that I just left there on the pole?
Damage.
Damaged? Maybe their headstone's damaged? I mean, it's not damaged, but it's kind of like, you know, worn. So I just want to make sure that that EMF meter still works, this new one. Okay, so we obviously know that the spirits were using the other one on this side. Let's try.
Dining room.
Dining room. I don't know. Maybe the battery's dying already? So could a spirit just let me know if that EMF meter still works? I just brought it out just a day ago, so it shouldn't have already drained the battery. Okay, so I saw a little flicker. Okay, can you go to the yellow just to confirm that that still works? Please? Hmm. All right, fine. Is Mary here? The one from St. Louis Cemetery in Louisiana. Is she here?
Nana.
Nana? I got Nan before and Nana. Is somebody's Nana or Nan here? I'm assuming you're a grandmother? I mean, I know that the lady was in her elder years, so she obviously could have been. Okay, so it does work. Okay. I'm bringing back the other one. So now this one is going to be St. Louis Cemetery, Gettysburg. I switched them. So again, if you are from, okay, now you're both working. Got it. Francis.
Francis.
Okay, so you're letting me know there's a Francis? Which cemetery? St. Louis or Gettysburg? Gettysburg? And there's 53 of you. I don't think I want to spend my breath listing all of you guys. There's too many. But you're from Gettysburg National Cemetery, correct? Light up the left, this one right here, if you are indeed from the Gettysburg. Or do you want me to list all the names? How about I start with A, B, C, you know, that kind of thing for your last name. And you can light it up if I get close to your last name. Does that sound good? Well, there's an Arnold Baxter Bluff Baxter.
Abomination.
Are you Private Francis Frank Baxter? You passed away 1863. Oh, a mass grave. I found a mass grave with 22 bodies. Is this you guys coming through? So here's the headstone. So apparently there is a bunch of you in the Maryland plot. Again, there's 22 that reside there. So we have, possibly here, was a Francis, a John Connor, George Lowry, hear us?
Hear us.
John Stockman, M-I-N-I-O-N, not. Those are the ones in that particular section C, Maryland plot. At least when someone put the plot information. There's probably more to that, but those are the ones that I was able to quickly search. So are you here? The ones I listed, are you guys here? Again, if you're from Gettysburg National Cemetery, light up that EMF meter if possible. And if you're from St. Louis Cemetery number 1 in Louisiana, light up that one. That helps narrow it down. But I think Frank, that's his nickname, Francis Baxter, was trying to let me know he was here. So unfortunately, we don't have his birth year, so I don't know how old he was. But probably young. So how come my camera works perfectly fine now? Yay. I don't know what happened for the first one. Because I can scroll here, it's all clear, and I can scroll here and it's fine. But for some reason, the other one would just constantly autofocus. It's like, ugh. I don't know. Maybe I touched the screen and it went to do that. I don't know. So apologize on part 1 for the lot of blurring in the thing. I was 80.
I was 80.
Okay, which one? In Gettysburg? Oh wait, the guy was telling me how old he was. Possibly. The Francis Frank Baxter? You're telling me that you were 80? Or is it somebody else that's coming through to let me know that they were 80? Somebody else on that side that's 80? Because all of them are saying unknown. So maybe you're somebody who has the name Francis who was 80. Hit.
Hit.
Were you hit? Were you struck by something in the war? Or are you trying to hit the cat ball? Trying to hit the cat ball? Well, keep trying. I'm sure once you get enough energy, it'll light up. It might take just enough energy where your spiritual hand fingers will get solid enough to bap it. I don't know whoever lit up the one by Oogie Boogie Boogie Ghost Stuffy on that chair, if they can explain to you how they were able to get that one going. But I'm going to look up for Francis that might be 80. Okay? Oh, we got another young one. Oh, I hate when I see young ones. Well. Nope. Well? No. That was a girl. Yeah, a lot of young ones. Oh. Very young. I feel so bad for these young ones. That one's so close. Found it. Maybe.
Stay a while.
Is it Francis Bertram Eastbourne? Says you were 80. If this is you, light up a EMF meter. Ideally the one on the left, or a cat ball if you have the ability to now. Is this First Lieutenant Francis Bertram Eastbourne? If I'm pronouncing your last name wrong, I'm sorry. Is it you? Because I did find one that is 80 years old and passed away in 1971. Let's see. So he was the First Lieutenant, Company B, Infantry A2, I believe, and World War I. You served in the World War I. So thank you for your service. Your wife's name is Helen as well as Theodora. You have 2 wives, if this is him. So thank you again for your service. I like how it's very clear. I don't know what happened in my first part 1. So I think that if my fingers touch it and the little square thingy pops up, and it's trying to autofocus. But when it's not in the view, it's fine. It's weird. I gotta keep an eye on that next time. So is that you? Did I find you?
Please believe us.
I do believe you. That's why I'm still here, still communicating with you. But if you're letting the viewers know that they should believe you. I agree, they should. Especially if you have loved ones that are still alive. I know that you're watching over them. Wait, hold on. Oh, wait. River?
River.
Well, I believe that there is a river in Pennsylvania that you guys may have, traveled by when you were in the war to keep you guys hydrated as you had to travel. Or maybe somebody's letting me know their last name is River. No, nobody with the last name River, so I'm probably referring to what they remember being by a river. Or maybe that's where their body was hit, near a river. Yeah, in Gettysburg. So let me try that lady. The one that obviously I was trying to get if she can come through. If she was 80 years old. She was very close to 80. Maybe that's who was coming through when it said I was 80. So again, when it said I was 80, is that the lady that haunts supposedly the St. Louis Cemetery in Louisiana? The one I have pulled up here on my page?
Died a long time ago.
Well, she did die in 1881. If this is her. So if this is indeed the lady that supposedly haunts the place, I'll bring up your picture. If this is you that said I was 80, possibly I died a long time ago, can you light up any of these cat balls? Or if you can, maybe light up this one for St. Louis Cemetery. St. Louis Cemetery. This is helping me.
This is helping me.
Well, I'm glad it's helping you. I'm assuming this is probably somebody from the Gettysburg. So maybe somebody died a long time ago by the river. So if I'm getting that correct, did someone die a long time ago in the river that resides in the Gettysburg National Cemetery? If that's the case, can you light up the left EMF meter or a capel? Oh, Albert.
My name is Albert.
Albert, is that the one? Okay. So we do have 42 Alberts. And one of them was, I'll just list it. So I got Albert, Private, Allard. Light up really strong on an EMF meter. Any of them, I guess, at this point, if I find you. So I'm going to give a reading of the name and check. Give a reading of the name and check. So you have a couple seconds to light up them. Since nobody did it, I'll keep reading. Albert Boyer. Albert Bruner. Albert Chapin.
You are curious.
Yes, I am. So Albert Corson. Albert Deprez. Sorry, it went on. Albert Corson. So you were 19 or 20 years old, Albert Corson, 1843 to 1863. You were from Maine, and there's 104 bodies that reside in your plot. Oh, I'm Bellatrix again.
I am Bellatrix.
Okay, I'm pretty sure there's just a spirit that wants to say their name constantly. That's Bellatrix. Okay, so I have
She doesn't like you.
I don't know if Bellatrix is a female name, and that's the one that's saying that they don't like she doesn't like me. Is it because I'm not giving her attention? Problem?
Problem.
What's your problem, Bellatrix? Is it because I'm not giving you attention? I just don't see you in these cemeteries. I'm trying to focus on these two specific cemeteries. So maybe you're just not listed? I don't know. The only other one I had was Bella. But I did show you off. I did show Bella. So with this one, the one that I just talked about for Albert, we have he died from wounds. And that's basically what happened. He died from wounds. So I'm so sorry he died from wounds. You're very young. His parents were Nahum and Marianne.
Can you find my grave?
So for your grave, if this is Albert, it's basically this. I'll show the viewers. So it's basically a block that says Maine, because you're from Maine, and it has a list of 104 bodies. So people that were from your station, maybe, that had sadly passed away in the war, are being remembered, and it's like a memorial block. I don't know if there's bodies underneath, but it's letting you know that your name's listed in that 104 of those bodies. So I don't see a grave. I just see a bunch of names on a piece of paper. A flag, okay. And unknown. Because they don't know when you were probably born at the time, but people found out. And so they updated it. So I'm probably gonna,
He will affect everyone.
Sometimes it's like a spirit talker thing. So is there any chance you guys can light up a cat ball one more time before I end the session in the next few minutes? Just to say you're here and to say thank you for communicating with us and giving us some spotlight. Auntie?
Auntie.
Auntie? Was somebody an auntie? Somebody was an auntie in St. Louis Cemetery? No, they're like, no, we were in Gettysburg. So there's probably multiple things. Oh,
Thanks.
you're welcome. Maybe they can't do the cat ball, but they definitely thanked me. You're welcome. I don't know if I could cheat a little bit and type in auntie or aunt in the bio. Yeah, I can. We got Betty, Helen, Amanda, Mary Catherine, Elsie, Gladys, Cecilia. So those are the ones that kind of had aunt in the bio. Maybe they were an aunt. Oh.
I was hung.
Okay, so this is another person that's coming through. Okay, which cemetery? Gettysburg or St. Louis? Pennsylvania? Louisiana? Which one? Which one is coming through that just said that? So I can look you up, if it's possible. Which cemetery do I have to look you up? Gettysburg? Okay. So if you flash this one, okay, now it's both of them? Okay. Let me first try the one that lit up first. Okay. Well, this didn't say he was hung, but it just says he hung on for a few weeks before he passed away. And that was Charles H. Gove. Gove. So he didn't hang himself. He just hung onto life, like clung to life for a few weeks before passing. But again, I put H-U-N-G. Maybe if I put H-A-N-G. Yes, unfortunately. Oh no, somebody has his paintings hanging out there for William White. His works that he had done is now being hung in the walls for many to see. Lie?
Lie.
Lie? Well, I'm not trying to lie. Interesting. Lie? Hello?
Hello.
Hello? Give me a minute. I'm going to try the other cemetery for hung. Oh shit. Sorry. Okay, maybe this one? Jean Joseph Humbert. Light up anything. Cat balls. EMF meter. If I found you. Okay, I'm going to scan over here with your photo. So here he is. So it says right there, they were batches of 10. Again, that's him. So with this one, he was 1767 to 1823, passed away when he was 55, and he's from the St. Louis Cemetery number 1. So did I find you? Yeah? Agony?
Agony.
Okay. All right. So, like I said, if we can wrap things up, is again the lady that supposedly haunts St. Louis Cemetery in Louisiana. If she can come through to let me know.
I'm here next to you.
Okay. I don't know if that was her telling me that right away. If you are here, can you light up any of these cat balls? All you have to do is they don't harm you at all. They just is an indication that you're here. And it's all you have to do is just give it a tap. I'll do this one again. Maybe, if it works this time. Nope. Someone drain it. Is it finicky now? There. I don't know. Sometimes it's like easy peasy, and then sometimes it's not. That's weird. So again, you just light it up. If you want to let me know you're really, 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 really here. I mean, obviously you can say it on the Spirit Talker, but that physically proves to us that you're right there. Or you're on a chair. So again, if a little girl around you?
Little girl around you.
Okay, so I have a little girl around me. Well, in that case, they might love the cat balls. They are like toys. And there's even little child seats for them to take a seat and play with the little ghost stuffy that's on that chair. If you want to have fun before I end this and have to pack up things, you have fun, little girl. I don't know who you are, but you have fun. So again, if you're here, the lady that supposedly haunts the St. Louis Cemetery in Louisiana, we hear you.
We hear you.
I'm glad I'm being heard. If she can come through, and maybe if she can tap either any of these three balls, possibly. Again, so if Mary comes through in the next few minutes, it confirms that she's here. Or you can, of course, say anything related to you on the Spirit Talker, whether it be your name, somebody in your family member, what you did when you were living. Be much appreciated. And I do believe that people were putting bad things about you and lying about who you really are to make you look, unfortunately, more worse than you were, which I would assume maybe had made you angry. And that's what happened in the part 1.
I feel hopeless.
Is this possibly Mary? I'll find you again. Hold on. I don't know. It's Laveau? So Marie Laveau. I put your picture way up here on the screen. If you are here and you're saying you feel hopeless because of what the city or people around the town has unfortunately put towards your resting place to make it more, unfortunately, packed.
A pact.
Are there people going there and making a pact? Or were you in a pack? Here, I'm going to let this view the cat balls and stuff. I'm going to read the bio. Maybe she can mention what she used to do, what she used to work as when she was young. And maybe what she sold.
Hundreds died here.
That might be the Gettysburg National Cemetery spirit saying that. Correct? Can you light up the left if you are indeed from... Okay, thank you. All right, I'm going to be ignoring you for a little bit as I continue to read Marie Laveau's bio. What? Are you kidding me? So hold on. It did say mystical earlier. So perhaps her most celebrated mystic feature was the alleged rescue of a Frenchman from the gallows early in her career. In versions of the story, she invoked...
A lot.
A lot. Yes. A lot of spirits, or a lot of soldiers have passed away. I did get invoked. I remember reading that. A great storm that caused the noose to slip from the convict's neck. Remember, it says I was hung, then it said lie. So maybe that was like them telling the story of her saving that comrade. So she is said to have magically influenced a New Orleans magistrate to set her performance ceremonies. Is like, okay. La, 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 la. Some believe that she's still alive. See? Yeah, that's what I said. So to this day, her tomb is the object of adoration and the site of voodoo offerings, with many visitors making their pilgrimage by admiring the tomb with her at least one large X. Wow. So her parents are Charles. Her spouses are... I don't know how to pronounce that. Those ones. And then her siblings are Celestine and Josephine. Her children are Mary.
We will touch you.
Mary, Jean, Francos, and another Mary. Lots of Marys, by the way. And Arcange. And it looks like all these children are from her marriage to the Glapion husband. Mm-hmm. So here's what happened to her children, though. So some of them died very, very young. And that explains why some of them were renamed multiple times. So she lost her second Mary, who was born 1829. They didn't really live very long at all, maybe under a year. Jean Baptiste, same thing, didn't live very long.
My whole life was here.
That could be Mary coming through. Francos, same thing, didn't live to be more than a year old. Although it looks to be like Mary did live a bit longer. She's 1836 to 1897. And then the other one, Arcange, they lived to be 6 or 7 years old. And the other one lived to be 33. Her daughter, Mary. So here's her grave, the daughter's. And this is probably where they're doing the wrong one, because this is the daughter versus the mother. So your daughter's, it did say damaged. I wonder if that was her coming through saying about the damage to her daughter's headstone or her tomb. And I didn't put it together until now. So again, you can tap any of these cat balls to confirm my communication that I'm saying anything is true. About, again, Marie Laveau's family, her life, and I'm so sorry for your loss with your little ones.
Please take care.
Oh. Is someone leaving? Eric?
Eric.
Oh,
Mandy.
Oh no, I'm getting a lot of names now. Maybe somebody's saying this to people that are alive, maybe? Like, please take care, Eric. Please take care, Mandy. Maybe it's somebody from the Gettysburg that have living children. They're still alive and they're saying, please take care. There is an Eric, but with a K. Johnson, 1899 to 1968. Is that you? Eric Johnson, that you were trying to come through? No? Permission?
Permission.
I'm not sure what you're asking permission for, but if you need my permission to do anything, you can. If there's something you want to say, like a message, you want me to give you the permission to speak, you can say a message to a loved one that's still alive, or permission to activate anything in the room, aka these capitals. I give you permission. I give you permission to show yourself if you can, but probably not. It's very difficult. So Mandy, let's try a Mandy real quick. There is no Mandy.
What are you doing?
I'm looking for Mandy, and I found a Mandy in St. Louis Cemetery #1. Her name is Mandy Montreal, 1774 to 1853, aged 78. Unknown, died of unknown cause during the yellow fever pandemic. So maybe she caught the yellow fever? And there's nothing else. Nothing else. No link to parents, spouses, or her children. Mandy, if this is indeed you, from St. Louis Cemetery #1, and you want me to look up you and link your family if they're here and to find a grave, I can. But you have to give me, well, the permission to do that, to search you through Ancestry. So if you can, light up this one, because that's for that cemetery. Is it you and you want me to do that? Meeting?
Meeting.
Meeting. Oh, someone's saying, what are you doing? We're meeting. Okay, so here, I'll show you the Mandy that I found to prove to you that I did find a Mandy. And usually Mandy is not an easy name to come through. Is there an Eric in the same cemetery is the question. Yes, there is 3 Erics, to be honest. We got an Eric, can't pronounce the last name on these, but there they are. Eric Chime. Oh, Chima. I'm going to look you up. There's an article. Oh, shoot. So if you got to read that, it says they were shot. I'm so sorry if that was them. By the way, I do have a classmate that's Nigerian. That'd be interesting if you know who I'm talking about and you put her name on here. But it's a very unique name, so I don't think you can. Be cool if you could. She's alive, by the way. But I'm just curious. It's my twin sister's best friend. We grew up together. Believe us?
Believe us.
Yeah, I believe you. So I'm going to go ahead and do a pre-early sign-off in case I have to disappear randomly. But this is me signing out. I'm going to tap my cat ball. And the idea is if you want to tap a goodbye on these cat balls too, you can. If I can get these ones, I can never get the one. There. Again, easy peasy. Somehow somebody got the turtle one to work, which is the slower one in part 1. So that's nice. So again, that's me. Maybe they can do another one to help encourage them to help let me know they're really here. It makes me more believable to believe you are here. I mean, I believe you, but it's just a very ultimate proof to me. Natalie.
Natalie.
Okay, what's hilarious is about that. Oh, we know her name's Natalia. Never mind. So the person that's another good friend of ours, her name's Natalia. So no, Natalie. Okay, let me look up Natalie real quick. That's hilarious, by the way. We have a Natalie Lewis, Sykes, who passed away age 93, 94. Is that you, Natalie? Sykes? I'm probably butchering her last name. Maiden name Lewis. St. Louis Cemetery number 1. Is this you? Come through? Going once? Going twice? No, maybe not. Here, you guys can read her lovely little thingy. Her obituary. It's very long. Pause it. Read it. Have fun with it. Okay. So, let's try the other one. And then I have to end it. Nope, that must have been it. There's no Natalie in the other one. All right, well, I don't know if Mary indeed came through, but she could have. I don't know who did tap the cat ball in the chair in part 1, but thank you. Yeah, so again, we'll continue to do these, hopefully with just one cemetery as being a focal point. And it probably will be a haunted one, again, because it is spooky darkness.
Darkness.
Because it is spooky season. It is now going to be October in a few days. Halloween is, of course, the very last day of October. And unfortunately, I'll probably be busy that day. But I figure maybe I can try to do some more sessions throughout this coming month. Does that sound good to you all? Any spirits just want to give a shout out and say thanks? I'd love to communicate on spooky season month, which is again October, coming up in a few days. And it can be any spirit from anywhere. But I might again focus on a specific haunted cemetery that's not these two anymore. So your spotlight is 2-parters, almost, well, dang it, 2 hours. All right, I think that they don't mind, right? Can you light up anything if you're cool with me continuing to do this where I pick a specific haunted cemetery and do the same thing? Okay, cool. Awesome. I like how they both lit up. All right, cool. One last word and we're out, hopefully. I don't even know how much juice I have left on the device I'm holding. Plus, I'm hungry. I need to eat some food. Attic, of course.
Attic.
All right. It just says attic. So, at that note, I think I'm just going to get going. Thank you to all those that came. Thank you for your service to those that served and were soldiers. And then, again, I'm sorry if Marie Laveau got any bad reputation for what she did in her life. I'm sure it wasn't that bad, but people may have started to put it in a bad reputation. So, I'm sorry. This is Detective Lazaria, signing out. Bye.